improved their record to 4-1 as they defeated Polk County's JV, who drops to 1-3 by a score of 40-17. GEC tournament brackets are now released. NCOE is going to play Monday night at NCOE against Galatia. And real quick, we're going to take a break for the Star Spangled Banner. And a nice rendition by the playing of the national anthem. Boy, last night at the junior high volleyball game at Carmi, Laney York did an outstanding a cappella performance of the Star Spangled Banner. Always nice just to hear a live rendition or hear a band play it. So it looks like getting ready for some starting lineups. Senior night here at Lonnie Dutton Gymnasium. And we're certainly going to pay our respects to the seniors of Polk County. I want to say a special thanks to Seth Graves, the high school principal, for allowing us to patch into their feed tonight. So Polk County fans, moms, dads, aunts, and uncles, grandparents, and friends of the program, sit back, relax as you get a chance to listen and watch this basketball game. All right, so no starting lineups tonight, so let me go ahead and bring them to you. For NCOE, Preston Long, 6-foot sophomore, number 14, number 22, Ty Money, a 5'9" senior. CJ Richardson, a 6-foot senior. Joe Melton, 6'7", number 45. And Joel Horton getting his third start as a pass goes out of bounds. Turnover to Polk County. For the Pirates, they're going to go with Logan Crowley, a 5'11 junior, Braxton Mitchell, 5'11 senior, Deacon Lindgren, a 6'2 senior, Garrett Rhodes, a 6'4 sophomore, and Jaden Smith, a 6'3 senior. Scratch that. It's going to be Garrett Robards. Make sure I pronounce that correctly for moms and dad. So Polk County's going to inbound. Quick three in the left corner by Braxton Mitchell. And right away, Polk County on senior night leads 3-0. Fighting Cardinals into the front court. Right side of C.J. Richardson. Man-to-man defense by Polk County. Skip it across to Preston Long. They got Melton running the baseline. Run Horton through to cut down low. CJ up top. Crowley comes out on Horton. Posting up, I was getting ready to say, posting up Melton down low. And Garrett Robards called for the hold. First foul of the ball game. 3-0, Polk County on top. Senior night here at Lonnie Dutton Gymnasium. JV's won big in the first contest, 40-17. Joe Melton's three is too long. Ty Money offensive rebound. Back out to Horton. He's going to reset the table. Left side, Preston Long, the sophomore. Tickles the twine. 3-3. Preston Long with a good three-point shot. From the left corner, Crowley comes down right side. Now they skip it across to Lindgren. Ty Money tries to intercept the pass. Appreciate my brother-in-law telling me about the acoustics and sound. 3-3, 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. Left side is Lindgren, back to Crowley. They got Smith working the high post. Lindgren's going to drive, put up the left hand. Won't go. Smith comes down with it. It won't go. Rebounds his own shot. And before he gets the stick back, they're going to wave it off. Jaden Smith, a 6'3 senior. Crashing the boards for Pope County. That foul was on C.J. Richardson, his first. Lindgren with the basketball down in the corner of Robards. Trying to post up Smith, back to Crowley. On top now to Lindgren, to Mitchell. Mitchell dotted the scoreboard with his 3 in the opening possession for Pope County. And there's going to be a foul as Time Money tries to give the ball back to the official. That foul is going to be on Joel Horton. Shot put up. Time Money comes down for NCOE. 3-3, 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Richardson drives. And a little reach-in foul. Could that be on Braxton Mitchell? And it is. Braxton Mitchell picks up his first, team's third. Braxton Mitchell, one of the 3 seniors for Coach James Simmons. Richardson inbounds, goes to Time Money. Shot fake and goes around Robart. Boy, he made a nice play. And if you're looking at home, basketball one-on-one. Shot fake gets the big fella up in the air. Ty just couldn't get it to go. 3-3, 5:20 in the first. They try to go into Robards at the high post, kick it back out to Lindgren, swing it to Crowley. 2-3 pressure defense by NCOE. If anybody's scouting, that's all we play. And they do it very, very well. Shot's going to put up from the outside by Lindgren. Preston Long comes down on the left side. Jacob Richardson in the ball game. Jacob, 6' senior. A ball of energy. Cardinals move it around. They've got kind of a 4-out, 1-in, looking for Melton in the interior. Joe now swings out. Robards on him. Over to Time Money. Still knotted up, 3-3. Ty brings it back out. Melton tries to go inside, forces it into too much traffic, and a turnover goes to Pope County. Crowley with it, on top. In the corner is Robards. Mitchell tries to cut across. Working a triangle, really trying to get inside to Jaden Smith, and that time they do. 6'3" goes up against 6'7". Smith's shot is short. Long with another rebound. Long for a long 3. Preston 2 for 2. Sophomore is off to a good start as he has all 6 of NCOE's points. And it's 6-3 NCOE, 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Congratulations to the junior high volleyball team as they advance tonight in the regional. They will play Thursday evening at 5 o'clock. Six to 3. 3 minutes to go, and we're going to get a whistle. Timeout called. It's going to be a mass break, 6 to 3. NCOE on top. 6-3. Cardinals on top. Mass timeout. The elder Coach Johnson is taking control in this timeout. 3 seniors for Coach Simmons' squad: Deacon Lindgren, Braxton Mitchell, and Jaden Smith. A couple of cheerleaders that will be honored later on this evening for Coach Mindy Stafford's squad is Taylor Gwaltney and Emily Werner. Hats off to those seniors that will graduate from Pope County. Pass inside to Jacob Richardson. His turnaround won't go, but he gets his own rebound and gets the bucket. 8-3. NCOE on top. On top to Crowley, right side. Mitchell. Melton falls down. Smith picks him up. Lingering with it. Now over to Mitchell. He's going to drive. Shovel pass over. Nice give and go, and a 2-on-1 from Braxton Mitchell to Jaden Smith. He gets his first bucket of the ball game. Preston Long's going to take another 3. Richardson fights for it. And as Braxton Mitchell comes down with it, he's going to be called, or actually he's going to call a timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back after this. Back here, 2:10 to go in the first quarter. NCOE on top, 8-5. Pope County with a basketball. Crowley into the front court. They go right side, now back. On the left side is Lindgren. Again, still trying to post up Jaden Smith down low. He's got Melton on him. Lindgren picks his dribble up, hands off to Crowley. Are my eyes deceiving me? NCOE is in a man-to-man. Crowley's going to take a 3, is short. Wonder if they may throw that wrinkle in tomorrow night's contest when McElraby's Mules comes to town. Left side, Joe Melton, strong move. Up and in, and Melton gets his first bucket of the ball game. 10-5. NCOE on top. Crowley walks it down into the front court. Left side is Lindgren. Got Time Money on him, and watch Time Money. His hands are quick as he snuck in there, and it's going to be a jump ball. Pope with the ball. And it's going to be Mitchell with it on top. Works against Time Money. Falls down, keeps his composure, and he switched pivot feet. And that's going to be a travel. First turnover on Pope County. Under a minute to go. Time Money into the front court for NCOE. Down to Richardson. Right block on top to Melton. Kind of a 1-2-2 zone, or maybe a box and one for Pope County. Shot put up by CJ. Doesn't fall, and Lindgren will clear for Pope County. Ball faked by Mitchell, goes to Lindgren. Works left side, spin move, double team, ball's on the ground. Stumble for it, good hands by Jaden Smith. It sits back in the hands of Braxton Mitchell. We're down to 18 seconds in the first quarter. Mitchell works left, goes up over the top of Melton, too strong. But Jaden Smith is right there for a stick back. Smith with 4 in the first quarter, and it's 10-7 NCOE. We're down to 5 seconds. Preston Long's going to take a 3 from the left side, is short. And at the end of the first quarter, NCOE 10, Pope County 7 here at Lonnie Dutton Gymnasium on senior night. We will be back in 30 seconds. Back here at the end of the first quarter on senior night again. Hey, we want to pay special thanks to Polk County, the administration down here. And at halftime, if Seth Graves, the high school principal, remembers, we're going to interview him at halftime as senior night here. And as we said, a couple of senior cheerleaders that will be honored after the game. For Coach Mindy Werner is going to be Taylor Gwaltney and Coach Mindy Stafford. The seniors will be Taylor Gwaltney and Emily Werner. And then 3 senior basketball players that are on the floor for Coach Simmons right now. And Deacon Lindgren, Braxton Mitchell, and Jaden Smith. Cord Tucker checks in for NCOE to start the second quarter. Cord, a sharp-shooting sophomore, and he's going to be on the right side. Feed inside to Richardson. His shot won't go. Bodies go to the floor. But he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to go against Braxton Mitchell, his second. Jacob Richardson at the line to shoot 2. First 2 free throws of the ball game. So C.J. Richardson, we'll keep it right here. It's going to be a timeout NCOE as it looks like C.J. may have a cut. And so Coach Johnson's going to call a timeout. He's got the towel, looks like, on his left leg. Good to hear that Tommy Hobbs and his family are out there listening. Hope we do you justice, Mr. Hobbs. So CJ is wiping the blood off. And it's 10-7. Keep in mind, NCOE won the JV game. It was 40-17 was the final. It was all NCOE. It was 15-2 Cardinals after 1, 20-11 at the half, and then 29-15 at the end of the third quarter, and 40-17 was the final. Polk County's JV team falls to 1-3 on the season, and the Fighting Cardinals JV improves to 4-1. Polk County looking to get their first win of the season. They've been in the ball games, just can't get over the hump. And after the, I don't know, I guess you call it the blood timeout, Jacob Richardson will get 2 free throws. CJ's on the bench. First free throw will not go. Free throws has been the Achilles heel for NCOE. The other night they were 2 for 9, and then against Cary Mills didn't shoot a free throw until 48 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Tom Money comes in with an offensive stick bag but does not fall. I'm telling you, you got to watch wherever he goes because he will crash the boards on both ends. Crowley with it. Polk County down by 3. Left side is Robards. Again, the matchup is Smith down low against Melton, and that time Smith gets the better of him. A good, strong move by Jaden Smith. He's got 6 in the ball game, and if Polk County fans know Jaden Smith, he is just a physical specimen. Melton's got Robards on him, and as Richardson flashes the high post, he's going to be fouled. Mr. Oxford says that's on number 13, so that'll be on Deacon Lindgren. The 6'2 senior will pick up his first. 4 team fouls apiece. Cardinals with the basketball, they lead 10-9. Second quarter, 6:55 to go. First half. Tucker, right side to Long. On top to Money. Down in the corner is Richardson. Back out to Melton, top of the key. NCOE swinging around and pass thrown in, almost batted away. Cardinals recover. NCOE moving around the perimeter, and give credit to the defense of Polk County. Good rotation by the 5 gentlemen in the white jerseys. NCOE with the basketball. Money to inbound. Over to Long. He's going to let a 3 go. Barely hit the bottom of the rim, but Ty Money again right there for an offensive rebound. Tucker's going to work over against Lindgren. Back to Melton to Money. He's going to drive, left side, shot up. Ball bounces around, comes off, and into the hands of Jacob Richardson. And there's going to be a foul, and one of the things I'm noticing, Polk County is a very physical ball club. Very similar to what NCOE saw on Saturday night in Hamilton County. That foul's going to be on number 32, Robards. He'll pick up his second. 5 team fouls on the Pirates. And we got a substitution coming in. Number 20, Mason Presser, a 6'3" sophomore. Long three-pointer put up by Joel Melton, too strong, and Lingering clears for Polk County. 10-9, 6 minutes to go. Here's a question. Is Mason Presser the son of Tyler Presser? And a shot put up by Melton on the right side. A jump shot is good. Melton now with 4 in the ball game, 11-10. Well, they put it on the wrong side, but it should be 12-9. Left side, Cord Tucker. Back to Money, over to Tucker. His 3 is too strong. Ty Money, another offensive board. 3 put up by Preston Long. It's an air ball, and Lingering clears. Let me back up. That shot was by Braxton Mitchell. He's got 5, so it's 11-10. Polk County leads. You give me enough time, I'll get it right. Curley with the basketball, right side, Lindgren. They've got Smith at the high post. Spread offense, kind of a 4 out, 1 in, or a 1-3-1. Now they go inside to Presser. Back on top to Crowley. 4:40 to go in the first half. Lindgren drive, shot from the elbow. Air ball, and it's going to belong to the Fighting Cardinals. And under the 5-minute mark, so it's going to be a mask break. And we're going to take a 30-second break, and we will be right back. Here at the mass timeout with 4:39 to go in the first half. Polk County leads NCOE 11-10, as we said, senior night here. And there's just something about senior night where records do not mean anything, as I've seen a lot of mysterious things happen on senior nights. Polk County is 0-5 on the season. NCOE 6-0. NCOE did draw the number 1 seed in the GEC tournament. They will play Monday night against Galatia, but the Cardinals have got a lot of action before then that we'll tell you about later on. Cord Tucker on the right side, still man-to-man defense by Polk County. CJ's back in. He got his blood taken care of. He's got the left leg taped up, and we're going to have an offensive foul away from the basketball, and that's going to be on CJ. So he picks up his second. Crowley's going to walk it into the front court for Coach Simmons' squad. 1-4 offense now by Polk County. Left side, Lindgren. Smith and pressure down low for the Pirates. Pope County looks to be very patient this possession. Again, 1-4 offense. Crowley's going to work against Ty Money. Left side, almost, and it is. I was going to say almost an unforced turnover as Lindgren had the ball slip through his hands. Gathered his composure, but threw it into the backcourt, and that's going to be the second turnover on Pope County in the first half. Very clean game played so far. Not a lot of turnovers. Pope County with 2, NCOE with 1. Long finds Money, and good help defense by Jaden Smith. Money was working against Lindgren. Smith had the presence of mind to come over and block it out of bounds. Cardinal basketball, 3:31 to go in the first half. Cardinals trail by 1, 11-10. Offense has been pretty quiet for a while for NCOE. Cardinals looking to find a bucket. NCOE content around passing it across the perimeter. Melton tries to call for the ball, and now he gets it, skips it over to Cord Tucker from the corner. His three is good. And that's how you get a bucket right there. Good job by getting it to the big man. And that's the thing Joe Melton does. He draws a lot of attention, and Cord Tucker does a great job getting his feet ready because Melton will kick it back out, and Cord knocks down a three. Gives NCOE the lead, 13-11. 2:50 to go. (13-11), NCOE on top in the second quarter. Referee D. Wiley shouting out instructions to Braxton Mitchell, and now Crowley with the basketball. They go inside to Smith. He kicks it out to Mitchell. Top of the key is Crowley. Left side, Lindgren's going to go by Cord Tucker. Gets Joe Melton up in the air. Shot fake. His shot won't go, but Smith is there. His putback won't go, and Lindgren clears. Boy, both ball clubs just crashing the boards very well. The problem is both teams are giving up too many offensive rebounds. Mitchell's going to let a three fly. And another offensive rebound for Pope County, but knocked away by Ty Money. Money's going to go right side. Shovel pass across to Joe Melton. Melton's shot is up and won't go. But there's a collision. And I would say that's going to be a blocking foul on Logan Crowley, the 5'11 junior. It's going to be his first. 16 fouls apiece. Joe Melton's going to go to the line to shoot 2. He's got a bucket in the first quarter. His first free throw is good. Gavin Lewis seeing his first action. Gavin played in that JV game. Number 14, a 5'9 junior. He replaces Mitchell. Well, Melton hit the second free throw, but Mr. Williams says, big fella, your feet touch the line, so negate that. And that's going to give Pope County back the basketball at the 2-minute mark in the first half. Pirates with the ball, but they trail by 3, 14-11. Lewis, right side, down to Lindgren. Couple of dribbles with the left hand, back to Lewis. Coach Simmons wants him to set the offense up. Still a 1-4 offense for Pope County. Presser and Smith are the guys on the block. NCOE looks to still be in a man-to-man. I wouldn't believe it unless I'm seeing it. Skip pass over to Crowley. Brings it back out. Pope does a good job being patient on offense. Lindgren with it. CJ's on him. Back to Crowley. Left side is Lindgren. They're looking for Presser down low. Crowley with it. Coach Simmons says, get it out, get it out. We're down to 60 seconds. Pope County may be content to hold it for 1. CJ tried to come from behind. That's where your offense wants to communicate and says, watch out. Double pick high. Here comes Lindgren. He loses it. Ty Money's off to the races. He's going to go up against Smith. Money's layup is good. Almost too strong, and Ty Money gets his first bucket of the ball game. and gives NCOE a 16-11 lead here with 35 seconds to go in the first half. Crowley walks it in and hands off to Lewis. Pope just running a little weave out front now between Crowley, Lewis, and Lindgren. Now Lewis is going to drive. Shot put up from the free throw line, bounces and goes in. Nobody picked up Gavin Lewis, and he dropped a deuce for Pope County. 16-13, down to 7 seconds. NCOE last attempt here before the half. Melton's going to drive, shot up is short, and it's thrown out of bounds, and that's the way the first half will end. NCOE leads Pope County 16-13 at halftime. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we will be right back.
Got about a minute and a half, my man. Okay. Lisa Reed wanted me to make. I go to church with Lisa.
Yeah, she texted me. That's my work mom. That's what I always call her. I worked in grade school for years. This is my first year principal for high school.
She's an absolute go-getter.
She's a hoot. She's a hoot. So will I put these on? Okay. All right.
And those are sterile.
Okay. Daughter. Yep.
He'd been texting me.
Back here at halftime, where NCOE is on top 16-13 at Lonnie Dutton Gymnasium down here in Pope County. Joining me right now is high school principal Seth Graves. And Seth, I just want to extend on behalf of WRUL, WRY, and NCOE, thank you for allowing us to come in tonight and even patch in. Senior night's pretty special, not the type of senior night that you look forward to, but at least you do the best you can.
We're doing the best we can this year, and I'm really happy to have you all down here and being able to broadcast this game, not only on your guys' stream and radio, but also on our YouTube page as well. We appreciate it.
Well, you got 5 seniors, if my math is correct tonight, if you're doing basketball and cheerleading. You got Deacon Lindgren, Braxton Mitchell, and Jaden Smith for the basketball squad, and then Coach Mindy Stafford's cheerleading squad. You've got Taylor Gwaltney and Emily Werner, and it's one of those things. Tough year for these seniors.
Yes.
I got to go through it last year as the year was cut short, and I had a senior graduate. But, hey, the kids get to play, they get to be recognized, and certainly something special for these 5.
Definitely so. And I've actually had the privilege of being able to say that not only have I'm serving as their principal this year, but I also had these 5 seniors 3 years in junior high as their history teacher also. And I'm really proud of all 5 of them and the hard work that they put in, not only in their classes, but also on the hard floor as well as cheerleading.
And I noticed we've got some chairs that are sitting around the side this evening as, allowed some parents to come in. And again, what a great chance just to allow parents to come in and share it with their kid. And again, I know there were a lot of other people that would love to be here
Absolutely.
in Lonnie Dutton Gymnasium.
Yes, and
but
we
just
look
a nice
forward to the
touch.
day that they can join us all again. Usually on game nights, these bleachers are packed, but it's really special to have the senior parents here with us tonight.
So what are some of the challenges that you guys have had to face down here in Polk County? I mean, athletics has just been a struggle, and trying to find officials, and just some of the things you've had to endure to provide the best product you can for your kids.
Well, we are, of course I'm biased, but I love our kids. Our kids are great. Our students have worked really hard all year through the e-learning, whether it's packets, whether it's online or in person. They worked hard to get through that. Constantly changing mandates that come down that we have to follow through. There is, however, I always say there is a learning experience in all this, and I really think if our students can and they will persevere and endure through this, that I think we're setting them up to overcome great obstacles in life. But it just seems like it's ever changing and it's ongoing, and getting the building prepped and ready has been difficult, and just changing kind of how we do things in the course of the day. So,
well, one of the
tough.
And one of the things I refuse, and this is just my own personal thing, and when I hear somebody say this is the new normal, I stop them in their tracks. This is not going to be the new normal for me. But one of the things, I grew up in a small town, and being from North City, being a part of the GEC, one of the things that I think special about the GEC conference is they take care of one another, just like allowing us to come in and be
Absolutely.
a part of this. Crab Orchard was very gracious, except ice and snow prevented that one from happening. But that's the thing that's pretty special about small conferences. Some people say, all right, we got Black Diamond, you got River to River, they're a lot bigger schools, more physical, but boy, there's just something about the camaraderie between the schools and the GEC.
Definitely. There's good competition, but there's also, like you said, the camaraderie between the players. You see kids helping each other up and down the court, if they go down or something, so.
I give credit to Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Polk County's on offense and knocks Joe Melton down, who's on defense. Jaden Smith is standing there on the low block, and I'm thinking, man, I'm feeding him the ball. He turns around to help up Joe Melton. Just things like that just kind of show the morals and values and the character that these kids get.
That's how Jaden Smith is, and really that's how a lot of these seniors are. They're all great. So,
well, Mr. Graves, again, thank you for coming up here tonight and giving a little shout out to the seniors. So let me say this. So your senior night recognition will happen after the ball game.
It'll
Is that
happen
correct?
after the ball game. That is correct. Yep, kind of a more personal, intimate moment this year, more so than with all the fans. But we still want to try to do something special to truly honor these seniors who's worked through now going on a full year of having the pandemic issues.
All right. Well, listen, there you have it. Seth Graves from Polk County, high school administrator. We certainly thank him and all the ones down here at Polk County for allowing us to come in and just hang out and be a part of this ball game tonight. So we're going to take about a 60-second break, and we'll come back with the second half right after this. Thanks. 16-13 here at halftime. We've got about 75 seconds to go before we start the third quarter. NCOE on top, 16-13. Cardinals record this evening is 6-0. Pope County is 0-5. NCOE led after the first quarter 10-7, and they played even in the second quarter as it's 16-13. No free throw shot by Pope County in the first half. NCOE got to the line 4 times, hit one of those. Scoring right now in the first half, Preston Long leads NCOE with 6, 3 from Joe Melton and Cord Tucker, 2 from Ty Money and 2 from Jacob Richardson. 3 players have scored for the Pirates of Pope County. They were led by Jaden Smith. He has 6 in the ball game, 5 from Braxton Mitchell, and a bucket from Gavin Lewis, who came in off the bench. Third quarter underway. Crowley with the basketball. Back to the starting 5 for Coach Simmons' squad. It's going to be Lindgren, Smith, Crowley, Mitchell, and Robarbs running the baseline. Garrett Robarb's a 6'4" sophomore. On top is Crowley. NCOE back to their starting 5. 3 seniors, Long and Horton. Those 3 seniors are Money, Melton, and Richardson. Mitchell's going to drive on the left side. There's going to be a blocking foul called. And that'll be on Joel Horton. Horton's going to pick up his 3rd foul. 6' sophomore, not afraid to body up against somebody. May have got that from his dad, who came from Edwards County. Into the high post is Smith. His free throw shot won't go. Rebound to NCOE. Ty Money's going to press it up the floor. Crossover dribble right side. Back on top to CJ. Left side, Horton inside the three-point line. Air ball comes into the hands of Deacon Lindgren. Pope County has done a good job of dictating this tempo. Crowley walks the ball very methodically up the floor. And NCOE is yet to kind of really get in that up tempo that they like to play. Wait till tomorrow night because the Mules know how to play up tempo. Nice little shake and bake by Mitchell. Tried to get it to Smith, but to no avail. But Pope County with the basketball. They regroup. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. NCOE 16, Pope County 13. Hayden's going to force one to go deep underneath the basket, but won't fall. Left side is Melton. Melton throws it at the feet of Ty Money, and that's going to be the second turnover for NCOE in the ball game. Coach Simmons hollers out triangle. They kick it out to Crowley, try to post up Robarbs. He's got CJ on him. Still man-to-man defense by NCOE. And if I'm not mistaken, this may be the first time we've seen man-to-man defense all year. If we get a chance to talk to Coach Johnson, I'll ask him about it. Trying to throw some different things in the arsenal. Drive by Lindgren on the right side, won't fall. Cardinals with it. Nobody scored here in the third quarter. We're down to 5:15 to go in the third. It's 16-13. NCOE by 3. Melton top of the key. One dribble to the right. Picks it up. Back to Horton. Right side, Preston Long. Thought about a 3. Ball fake by CJ over to Ty Money. They cut across Horton down low, and he skips it across to CJ in the corner. In and out, but Joel Horton is right there. Good offensive position for Joel as he put Crowley on his posterior. And Crowley's going to be called for going over the back. And that's going to be 2 on Logan Crowley. And that's going to give us our mask break at 4:59 in the third. 16-13, NCOE on top. We'll be back in 30 seconds. mask break here at Lonnie Dutton Gymnasium. Tell you the upcoming games for the high school squad. Tomorrow night, NCOE will welcome Scott McElraby's Fairfield Mules to town, and last I checked, Fairfield was ranked number 5 in 2A. And boy, just a shame that NCOE and Fairfield in 1A and 2A, and even Cobden, another 1A school who's having a great season, just can't get into any postseason action. But tomorrow night, JV game starts at 6 o'clock in North City. And then the Cardinals are off on Thursday. Friday night, Galatia comes to town under the tutelage of Brad Vineyard, the head coach for the Galatia Bearcats this year. That game will be at 6 o'clock. And then a varsity-only game will be Saturday at 1 o'clock as NCOE will host Thompsonville. Ball inbounded by the Cardinals. Left side, C.J. Richardson. They got Horton. Turnaround jump shot is short from the baseline. He gets his own rebound, goes up. Oh, almost got it to go, but he's going to be fouled. The 6-foot sophomore will get a chance to go to the free throw line, where NCOE is 1 for 4 right now from the charity stripe. And that's going to be the second foul on Deacon Lindgren. As we said, senior night, Lindgren, Mitchell, and Lindgren, Mitchell, and Smith are the 3 seniors on the floor for Pope County. First free throw is good by Joel. And that's his first point in the ball game. His second free throw is good. Free throws, free throws, free throws. NCOE 3 of 6 right now from the charity stripe. They're up by 5. Lindgren is going to drive against Ty Money. You're not going to slip by him. Ball back out to Crowley. There's a jump switch. Now Long's back on Lindgren. And Long reached out with his hands and just stripped Lindgren. Good defense by the sophomore. Third turnover by Pope County. Left side. Ty Money skips it across into the corner now to Horton. Horton tried to get it into Joel Melton, but a little too late on the pass. Tell you what, give credit to Pope County. You got Robards at 6'4", Smith at 6'3". Joe Melton has not got a lot of touches down in the paint tonight. He gets a touch now as he comes out by the three-point line, and it's knocked out of bounds by Jaden Smith. 18-13. Cardinals on top by 5. Pope County 0-5 on the season. The Cardinals are 6-0. Senior night here at Lonnie Dutton Gymnasium. Horton with it. Tried to go with a chest pass. That's one of those where a bounce pass would have worked. I've always said bounce pass is a lost art. Pass intercepted by Pope County, and that's a third turnover in the game for NCOE. And again, Crowley walks it across the timeline, gets it to Lindgren. Kind of a perimeter 3-man weave right now as Mitchell's going to drive left side, put up a floater, and good. Braxton Mitchell gets his 7th point of the ball game and brings Pope County within 3, and the senior claps his hands and says, let's play defense. Pirates looking for a stop, and a good look by Horton down to Ty Money, and before he got the shot off, Ty is called for steps. 4th turnover now by NCOE, and that's 3 here in the third quarter. Crowley, the junior, comes into the front court, hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell drives, kicks it over to Crowley. His 3 bounces on the backboard and goes out of bounds. NCOE basketball. As we say, congratulations, junior high volleyball, as regional play began tonight. 8th grade won over Hardin County. They'll play Thursday night at 5 o'clock. Left side is Money. On top is C.J. Richardson. His 3 won't fall. Money and Smith go fighting for it out of bounds, and good presence of mind by Ty Money as he and Smith were both in the air going out of bounds, and Money threw it off of Smith, giving the basketball back to NCOE. 2:49 to go, third quarter. Cardinals lead by 3. Left side is CJ. Low scoring affair tonight here at Pope County. CJ's going to drive the middle, go up against Robards. Tried to give a pass to Horton, but nobody was there. Can't throw it into traffic. Ball deflected out of bounds. Cardinals will retain possession. Lob into Joe Melton, and that caught Polk County asleep. Robards had his back to the basketball. Ty Money, which we've seen it all year, just throws it up, and the big fella Joe gets his 5th point of the ball game. 20-15. NCOE on top. 2:15 to go in the third. Here comes the three-man weave out front for Polk County between Lindgren, Mitchell, and Crowley. Robards and Smith are the ones on the low post. And the ball's knocked away by Preston Long. It's on the floor, and there's going to be a timeout called by Coach Simmons. Lindgren went down, and Coach Simmons calls a timeout. So we're going to take a break for 30 seconds, and we'll be right back. Timeout called by Polk County. Instead of losing the possession, Coach Simmons calls a timeout from the bench. 20 for NCOE, 15 for Polk County. As we said, senior night here in Lonnie Dutton Gymnasium. 3 seniors for the basketball squad: Deacon Lindgren, Braxton Mitchell, and Jaden Smith. And 2 senior cheerleaders for Coach Stafford's squad: Taylor Gwaltney and Emily Werner. D. Wiley says, all right, it's time to play. So Polk County will inbound. Here comes Mitchell. Now they've got Robards up at the high post. A little change on the offensive end for Polk County. He's going to try and set a screen so Mitchell can get by Ty Money. And Mitchell's just going to take a step back 3 and drain it. Braxton Mitchell with 5 in this quarter. He leads all scorers. He's got 10 in the ball game. C.J. Richardson, left corner for NCOE. Back on top is Ty Money. They work Melton now to the elbow. He gets it. Couple of dribbles. Spin move. Floater is good. That ball touched every piece of orange on that rim and fell through. First time we've seen Joe with the back to the basket move this evening. 22-18, NCOE on top by 4. Lindgren's going to drive. His little shot is good. Good scoop shot by Deacon Lindgren, and the tempo has started to pick up here. 22-20, NCOE leads by 2. CJ back to Ty Money, a triangle set up. They try to go into Melton. He's going to be fouled. NCOE basketball out of bounds. Foul's going to be on Garrett Robards, his 3rd. They inbound it to CJ. 48 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Cardinals have the basketball and lead by 2. 22-20. Preston Long oversees the situation. 4 out, 1 in for NCOE. No surprise, the 1 is going to be Melton working around the elbow. Left side is Preston Long, down to 25 seconds. They find Melton down low, and a good move by Joe Melton as Robards thought he was going to shoot a jump shot. Melton slipped by and put it in for an easy layup. Melton with 6 in this quarter. He's got 9 in the game. Mitchell comes down with it. Over to Crowley. We're down to 8 seconds. Crowley's going to let a 3 go. Won't go. Here comes NCOE. 2 seconds. Ty Money lets it fly, and trying to figure out what that hit with 0.4 of a second, as didn't hit the rafters, but I think hit one of the chains up there. 0.4 of a second. That means Polk County's got a chance to get a shot off. They trail by 4. They get it into Robards, and he won't get it to go, but put a good effort. 24-20, NCOE on top. by 4 at the end of the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds. (24-20) at the end of the third quarter as we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Leading scorers right now in the ball game for Polk County: Braxton Mitchell with 10, Jaden Smith with 6, 2 apiece for Lindgren and Lewis. Mitchell and Lindgren were the only 2 Pirates to score in that third quarter. Joe Melton, the only one to score for NCOE in the third quarter. He's got 9, 6 from Preston Long, 4 from Jacob Richardson, 3 from Cord Tucker, and a bucket from Ty Money. And the fourth quarter is underway. Cardinals open up with the basketball, and speaking of Tucker, he's back into the ball game along with Jacob Richardson. They go inside to Melton, and Robards is going to foul him from behind. So that's going to be 4 on Robards. 4 team fouls on Pope County, 1 on NCOE. 7:48 to go in the ball game. The junior varsity improved to 4-1 tonight as they won 40-17. Cord Tucker, 5'10" sophomore, sneaks into the lane to get a floater with his right hand. Tucker has 5 in the ball game. Stretches the lead out to 6. 26-20 NCOE. Mitchell works against Preston. Long boy, Preston's gotten quicker on defense. Lindgren works against Money. Again, just a perimeter weave between Lindgren, Crowley, and Mitchell. NCOE kind of in a man-to-man, but they're switching on that weave, and it's going to be whoever comes to their territory, that's who's going to pick them up. Wide 1-4 offense. Joe Milton's clapping his hands. Now Preston Long. Well, so everybody's going to get an ovation. Instead of clapping, I'd put my hands out and get in defensive position. 26-20. 6:40 to go. Mitchell with it. Not sure what Polk County's working on here. Now they're going to run some cutters. They clear out and they send Deacon Lindgren on the right side. It was basically more of a decoy as Crowley and Mitchell, along with Smith, left the strong side. And then Deacon Lindgren took it strong to the hole and he got fouled. Presser's going to come back in for Robarb. And that foul's on Cord Tucker, his first, team second. And an unforced turnover, as that's the 4th one on Polk County, as when they were taking the basketball out of bounds, they stepped on the out-of-bounds line, throwing it in. Tucker with the basketball. Zone defense now by Polk County. They rotated around. Richardson high above his head. Bounce pass into Joe at the elbow. Good smack on that ball. Richardson shot fake, goes right side. They rotated around between Preston and Cord Tucker. Melton cuts over, shovel pass to CJ. His left-hand layup won't go. And to clear for Polk County is Crowley. I know Polk County's patient, but they're down by 6 with 5:40 to go in the ball game. Lindgren's going to drive, skip it over to Smith. His shot is blocked by Joe Melton. And NCOE comes down with it. Preston Long, left side, Tucker to Richardson. Back to CJ. NCOE can afford to be a little bit patient, work for a good shot, get a good offensive set. They work a triangle on the right side. Melton's not getting too far from the 3-second lane. Left side is long. His three won't drop. But a big offensive rebound by Melton, and he misses the bunny. Crowley will clear for Polk County, and the Pirates dodged a bullet. 26-20. Cardinals up by 6. It's a two-possession ball game. On top is Lindgren. Works around a screen by Smith. Over to Crowley. Back to Lindgren, and Coach Simmons sees something that he doesn't like, so he's going to call a timeout. And with 4:38 to go, we're going to take a 30-second break and be right back. Back here in the fourth quarter, 4 minutes, 39 seconds to go in this one. NCOE is on top, 26-20. At this juncture, Polk County is yet to score in the fourth quarter. Only 2 points have been scored, and that was by Cord Tucker's floater in the lane early at the outset of the fourth quarter. Ricky Williams, Brett Oxford, D. Wiley are the officials for this game. They were also the officials for the JV game tonight. As we said, senior night here at Lonnie Dutton Gymnasium. Got about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about a dozen parents, grandparents that are here to honor their loved ones. Seniors tonight, Deacon Lindgren, Braxton Mitchell, Jaden Smith. And for the cheerleading squad, Taylor Gwaltney and Emily Werner. Again, WRUL and WROY would like to say thank you to Polk County High School for allowing us to come in and broadcast this evening. 4:38 to go. Mitchell's going to inbound to Crowley. Cardinals still in a man-to-man defense. They've been in it for a little over 3 quarters. Here comes the weave. Crowley, Lindgren, and Mitchell out top. Smith and Robards are down low. And eventually, Polk County's going to have to attack the basket. And now it's going to be Mitchell. Kind of a shake and bake. Maybe it was a 1-4 spread to get Mitchell a chance to drive and penetrate. He got by Tucker and shoveled it in to Smith. And as Smith goes up, he was fouled by Joe Melton. First foul by Joe Melton. And these are the first free throw shot tonight by Polk County. And that one falls awry. Mitchell, or Jaden Smith rather, has 6 in the ball game. Tucker and Richardson go out. Richardson and Horton come in for NCOE. Second free throw by Smith. And he hits the back end. He's got 7. 26-21. Cardinals up by 5 halfway through the fourth quarter. Cardinals have led most of the way in this low-scoring affair. Been a very slow-paced game. Right side is Long. Out behind the three-point line is Money. Cross-court pass to CJ. His 3 will go. Falls down off the back iron and into the hands of Jaden Smith. Still a two-possession ball game as Lindgren walks it into the front court. Same play, except on the left side, they run a clear out. Kind of a decoy. And now Crowley finds Mitchell. He's got Horton on him. Mitchell's pretty quick with the basketball. And a shove off right there in the open floor. Unforced turnover by Polk County. And that's going to be the 5th foul on the 6'4 sophomore, Garrett Robards. And that's going to be 5th team foul also on Polk County. So Presser's going to check in for Coach Simmons' squad. 26-21. Basketball belongs to the Cardinals, along with the lead. 3 minutes to go in this one. Cardinals looking to stay unblemished for the season. Polk County looking to pick up their first victory. CJ backs it back out on the right side, cross court to Long. Melton comes to the high post, drives, floater. Doesn't go, but Jaden Smith is going to clear for NCOE. Polk County shows no panic as they're still content to walk it down the floor. Left side is Lingard, works against time money. Here comes Crowley curling around the top. Decides not to use the screen by Jaden Smith. Preston Long is going to pressure Lingard. And now it goes to Mitchell. Mitchell crossover, works against Long, and good defense by Preston, even though he got called for the foul. It's going to be the fourth team foul on NCOE, second foul on Preston. 2:10 to go. Crowley with it. Now to Lindgren. Here comes Smith at the high post, tries to set a screen. Spread offense by Polk County. Here comes the weave. Mitchell's going to drive, forces the pass, and Polk County gets it back. Shot is put up, blocked by Melton, but into the hands of Jaden Smith, and as he goes up, he's going to be fouled. Will it be on Joe Horton or will it be on Joe Melton? We will wait and see. D. Wiley says that's going to be on the sophomore. So Joel Horton, the 6-foot sophomore, picks up his fourth foul. Jaden Smith back to the line, does not draw rim. Smith 1 for 3 right now from the free throw line. Polk County yet to have a bucket in this fourth quarter. NCOE's only scored a bucket, and Polk County has only scored one free throw. Second free throw must have had a gust of wind. It was an air ball. So NCOE with it. Minute 40 to go in this one. Cardinals don't have to be in a hurry. And apparently Polk County doesn't want to come out and put pressure. Good job by Preston Long. You don't need to score. You got the ball. Let them come and get you. Horton with it. NCOE looked like they went into their flex offense, which if you've grown up in Southern Illinois, if you think you've got a 5-point lead with 1:24 to go and you see a flex offense, there's one team and a one color that should come to mind. And a hint, we just defeated them last Saturday night. Ball thrown in, is thrown away, stolen by Mitchell. He goes up with a layup and gets it to go, and Preston Long's going to foul him from behind. That's going to make it interesting. Braxton Mitchell with the steal and goes coast to coast. He's got a dozen in the ball game. Preston Long is going to pick up his third foul. And a free throw is going to be by Braxton Mitchell to try and bring it to within 2. Shot flat. Melton with a big rebound. 26-23. Cardinals up. 1:10 to go. Right side is CJ. Nobody down low sees Time Money, and Time Money sneaks in behind the defense, and a great look by CJ Richardson. Time Money now with 4 in the ball game, and we're under a minute to go. Polk County trails by 5. Boy, they're going to have to attack, and as I say that, Coach Simmons is going to call a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And let me tell you how hard our boss, JC, works he's back at the station. He can hear me. I'm not able to hear him. And his thumbs must be tired because at any break, he gives me the clear sign and the go sign. Well, it's actually not a sign. He'll text it to me. So certainly appreciate JC back at the shop for keeping things flowing. As we said, tonight's game is on 93.3 WROY, the sister of 97.3 WRUL. We will be at NCOE tomorrow night when the Mules of Fairfield come knocking. That should be a fun game to watch. We will be on the radio on 93.3 and also on NFHS Network. But right here, we've got 47 seconds to go. The Cardinals up by 5, 28-23. Polk County with a basketball. Crowley to Lindgren. His three from the top of the key. Won't go. Good box out by Joe Melton. And now Polk County is going to be forced to foul, and that's going to be the 7th team foul. So Joe Melton will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Melton 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. That came back in the second quarter. NCOE right now 3 of 6 from the free throw line in the ball game. Senior right-hander lets it go. Doesn't even touch the rim. All net. And that's Melton's 10th point on the night. 29-23, Cardinals up 6. Couple of dribbles by number 45. Gets that one to go. So 2 big free throws right there by Joe Melton. That makes it a 3-possession game, down to 30 seconds, 30-23. Crowley to Lindgren. Not much movement by Polk County. A forced shot by Crowley, and Joe Melton, don't do that. As the clock stops, Jaden Smith was underneath their own basket, had inside position on Joe. Went up, and Melton fouls him from behind. However, Smith is 1 for 5, make it 1 for 6 from the free throw line. Maybe Joe knew that and said, hey, I'd rather take my chances and make him shoot a free throw. So he misses that one. 30-23, 3-possession game. Cardinals with the basketball and the lead. 18 seconds to go. Full court press put on now by Polk County. And if you're playing flag football, Braxton Mitchell would have grabbed the flag of C.J. Richardson. C.J., the senior, is going to go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. C.J.'s first time to the line tonight. Actually, C.J. yet to score in the ball game until now. C.J.'s going to get a second free throw. 31-23, NCOE on top by 8. Second free throw is also good. And it's a 9-point game for NCOE. Largest lead for the Cardinals in the game. It's definitely been a close matchup as Mitchell tried to go crossover, got frustrated with himself, and loses the basketball out of bounds. Just the 5th turnover on Polk County in the game. Ball's inbounded to Time Money as the clock stops with 3.5 ticks. Mitchell's going to foul. And that'll be a 1-and-1 for Time Money. As we said, NCOE will be at home tomorrow night against Fairfield. Friday night, they'll be at home against Galatia, a 6 o'clock start. And then Saturday, 1 o'clock at NCOE, will be a varsity only against Thompsonville. First free throw by Time Money is good. And that's his first trip to the free throw line. So the Cardinals doing a good job hitting their free throws in the fourth quarter. They are 6 of 6 from the charity stripe in the fourth. Coach Johnson will be happy to see that stat. Ball's inbounded. Polk County's going to let the clock run out. And NCOE is going to play spoiler on senior night. as they come into Lonnie Dutton Gymnasium and take care of the Pirates by a score of 33-23. NCOE improves their record to 7-0 on the season. Pope County drops to 0-6. Stay tuned. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we will be right back with some goodies. And we'll also talk to Coach Johnson before we wrap things up this evening.